Hello, Rose fans. This is Erik with Tailgating with Erik's podcast, and we are recording live at MIS, Michigan International Speedway. And we got some special guests on our show today that this year's show is basically going around to all the racetracks and everybody getting to tell why you love your racetrack so much. And so I have some friends on here. I got David and Wendy Smalley, and then and they're from Buckeye Lake, Ohio. Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
And I got Brandy and Dan LeBlanc. Is that how you pronounce it? LeBlanc?
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc.
And Brandy.
And Brandy. Okay, I'm sorry, Brandy.
That's all right.
So now Brandy and Dan are both from Canada.
A.
Go Blue Jays.
And the Leafs for those that like them.
Well, so the whole show this year that we're doing, going around to the racetracks, my wife and I are traveling around to all the racetracks this year, and this is our next stop is in Coronado. We're going to Coronado, and so we just get everybody on the show to kind of explain to me and just think about other people that have never been to MIS, and we want you to try to bring them to your racetrack. If we get enough, I'm hoping. And what we're trying to do on the show is to get people to start traveling to other racetracks. Everybody goes to the same racetrack. They always go to their same bubble, and they always just go to the same track. They don't go outside their comfort zone. But if we could get more people to come to MIS, you might get 2 dates back. You know, so that's the whole point. You know, you have to get the fans back, and we have to get them back. When we're losing fans to Formula One, a lot of young kids are going to liking Formula One better than NASCAR. So, and we talked a lot about that on the show too, about NASCAR and how it has changed and it needs to go back to the old roots. And I think that's what is going to start going back to the old roots. So,
yes.
With no further ado, you guys tell me what you guys love about MIS. Who wants to go first?
I will. The first thing is, so this is our 4th year in the infield. It's the people. Like
right.
Dave and Wendy were next door. Everybody you talk to is so nice and accommodating. I have not met one person that is not happy.
Right.
Everybody's here to have a good time. Everybody's accepting. There's no judging. It's just let's all get together, have a good time, and party for
right.
the most part. Like, it's so much fun. And everyone's very trustworthy in here. Like, we leave our stuff out. You don't have to worry about any of that. Like, as I said, everyone's just here to have a great time, watch the race, have drinks, watch the concerts. 3 concerts at that.
Wow.
And amazing fireworks on Saturday night. Like, if you want a good time, this is the place to be.
And enjoy the race. All the races, the truck races, obviously the Sunday NASCAR race. It is absolutely wonderful. Best thing, in person, if you come.
Yeah, and we've been to Talladega, we've been to Poconos in Kentucky. Here, we have found that this is the best infield of pretty much all the tracks.
Right.
There's parties every night in the entire infield. It's just so much fun everywhere you go, every single night.
I agree with you. I have noticed that, but we want young kids to come to the thing. We don't want it to I don't want Michigan to come off to be just a big party central. You know what I'm saying? I want it to make it to where it's the people. So far that I met you guys, and then the people that I have met, everybody's been fantastic. Everybody's like excited, and and you guys are kind of excited I'm doing a podcast, and
there's something for everybody here. Everybody, every genre, every age. If you're 2, if you're 200, there's things here for every single person, and it's so much fun.
Hey Dave, not to cut you off,
and it's so safe.
But I'm pretty sure you lost bets to that 12-year-old in flipping dice. Do you remember that?
Yeah, a few years ago. Yeah.
But here in the
12-year-old rolled up on us, took us for all our money.
But here in the infield also too, you have a certain area that is at the one end, there's more people that are partying and whatever. And then you have in turn 1s and 2 that is more family oriented. And you see the kids in the pools and they're riding their bikes. Then you have all the ones on the outfield if you want more of a quiet genre and go watch the race in the stands.
Exactly.
So there's so many different options for the camping within MIS that it can accommodate all age ranges from infants right up to seniors. Like, everybody can enjoy different aspects, even in the infield, because like I said, turn 1 and 2 is a quieter area of the infield.
Right.
So if you want that quieter, kind of calm, hang out during the day, in bed, fire, you have that over there. If you want the more nightlife, you go to the other end of the infield.
Yes.
Or you have the outside that they have those different camp zones to accommodate everybody's interests.
Right.
I will say one thing, though. Everybody in the infield looks out for everybody else. If somebody's in need, if somebody's a little bit too much, everybody looks out for each other. We help each other out. If somebody needs help back to their site, everybody looks out for everybody else.
Pulling in?
When you're pulling in and you're trying, like right now, there's people pulling in now. When people are having a hard time getting their camper, everybody comes together.
Yeah.
This is like a huge family in the
Okay.
infield. The infield is different. I mean, this is a special place. A
Right.
special place.
Couple of years ago, we had that kid walking around with his lawnmower. Remember?
Yes.
The grass wasn't cut.
Yes.
It was long grass.
And he was cutting everybody's
He was cutting
yards.
everybody's
areas.
lots.
Yes.
I think he was over there yesterday cutting a few lots right down
Yes.
down from us right over here. I thought I saw him down there cutting grass.
15, 16, saving up money for college,
Yeah,
and he's doing it here in Michigan. What a spot to do it.
yeah. And I'm glad to see young generation learning how to make a dollar, instead of having it handed to them. That's a whole other conversation I don't want to have on the show. But
So we've been here for 12 years. 12
to
years
15
straight.
years.
12 to 15 years. The best. This is the best time. We come up from Central Ohio, and this is the best thing. And of course, we're from Buckeye Country,
Right.
And we tailgate with the Buckeyes all the time. I'm telling you, this right here blows away any Buckeye tailgate
or
party.
any football tailgating.
This is the best.
so
this is the best.
let me ask you guys this question: what other racetracks have you been to?
So, like I said, we went to Poconos. We've been to Talladega. Talladega was our first. That was
Right.
and it was Halloween at Talladega. It was called Hallowdega.
Yeah.
So we had to dress up just like everybody else.
It was fantastic, I would have to say. It was very awesome. I mean,
So,
for our first introduction to
NASCAR.
to NASCAR,
Yeah.
and yes,
Yeah, it blew,
It was-
So
it
you-
blew our mind.
You know what the slogan is at Talladega?
What's that? What happens?
What happens in
In
Dega
Vegas.
never happened.
It never happens.
Never happened.
Just never happened.
I don't know if you know the Tip Jar Bar that's there on the Boulevard.
Yeah.
Boone, I give a shout out to Boone. He's a good friend of mine, and Erik. They run that bar over there, and they created T-shirts last year that said "What happens in Dega never happens."
Never happens.
And they were
good.
And it was pretty good, man. It was really good. Instead of being "What happens in Vegas never,"
Stays in
Vegas.
No, it just
this
never
has never
happened.
happened.
It just never happened.
I like that.
So, all right. So you've been to Dega and you've been to all these other tracks. Out of all the racetracks,
Oh, by far, Michigan.
Michigan.
By
okay.
far.
All right.
Talladega.
He likes Talladega.
Talladega. The infield is a party.
Well,
Yeah.
See,
And
that's the
Michigan is a hard second.
That's what I'm good friends with the Sparky Superfans. They were here last year. Sparky. Do you know the Sparky Superfans? You know who the Sparky Superfans are?
Yes.
Sparky Superfans are good friends of mine, and we had them on the show at the end of the year. I had them on the show in Daytona last year, and then they called me up and we did a recap show this winter of their whole
Really?
trip
Oh,
and
nice.
everything.
Yeah.
And so we got on the show and I asked them. I said, out of all the racetracks, which ones were your favorites? MIS was one of their favorites. That's why we're here.
MIS is a great track, but Dega, I would say
He
it comes
said,
a little
I've
bit more.
seen some stuff in Dega
Th-
that
our
Einstein
favorite.
came up with.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
wow.
I'm going to tell you, like,
But Michigan, hard second.
Yeah.
Hard second. And I've been to a lot of tracks. I've been to Miami Homestead Championship. I've been to Indianapolis. I've been to Kentucky. I've been to Bristol. I've been to Dover. I've been to a lot of Martinsville.
Yeah.
And I was in Martinsville when Gordon won, when Logano got taken out by Kenseth.
mhm.
And that race was off the hook.
24.
But hey, oh yeah, Gordon. Wish he hit that track one more time, but hey.
Yeah.
We watched him win here a few years ago. We watched him win here.
Oh,
That
it's
was
been
awesome.
more than a few years.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get back here. Let me. We'll get back to conversation. I got to run a commercial real quick, so let's do that right now. Okay. What's up, race fans? It's Erik with Tailgating with Erik's podcast. You know the feeling you wake up before dawn, haul the cooler to the track, stand in line for hours, screaming your lungs out through every caution flag, green, white, checkered finish? That's not just watching racing. That is fighting for every lap, every pass, every victory. And when the checker flag finally drops, you earn that ice-cold reward. That's why Modelo Special is different for us. Brewed with that same fighting spirit, pure, crisp, no shortcuts. It's the beer that says we showed up, we battled, and now we celebrate. The next time you are tailgating at a speedway or rewatching the epic duel on TV, reach for a Modelo. Raise it high for the driver that never quits. Modelo Special is the mark of a fighter. Find it wherever a great beer is sold, or better yet, stock that cooler before the next green flag. Salute, race fans. All right, guys, we got back on the air. So, all right, so you said your favorite track is here.
Right here,
All right.
Michigan.
Have any of you guys been to Charlotte?
No.
Have you ever been to Charlotte for the 600?
I have. My wife has not.
My favorite track so far, given MIS, I got to give him this.
You haven't experienced MIS yet.
I know, but I mean,
you're getting there. You're getting
the
there.
600 is just, it's, if you've never been there, you need to go experience.
Okay.
It's because, and especially you being a veteran,
Thank you.
it's very patriotic. They do a lot of stuff with the military for the
nice.
600. Now, they also do, every year they bring in, and I don't want people thinking people know this, but if they'll bring in one family of a fallen soldier, and they put them up in the stadiums, and they literally basically put them up in the stands, give them VIP treatment, the whole 9 yards, and they actually put the guy's name on a car.
Oh,
That's awesome.
that's awesome.
And they basically what they also do is they let all the military guys, they come in and they get to introduce the drivers in any way they fashion. They got helicopters that come in, drop men down off the helicopters off of ropes, and it's unbelievable. We just came from there. We came from there a couple of weeks ago, so it was it was fantastic, and it's one of my favorite races because it's a 600. It's the longest race. It's the longest race of the season. They started like at 4:00 and they don't get over until almost midnight.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's great. It's really
awesome.
the infield camping is great. It's a good show. So I'm gonna get MIS a shot. I'm gonna walk around here. I like the 3-wheeler bikes going around here.
Oh, tons of them.
Oh man,
There's one right there.
I know. I asked people. I'm like, what's up with the 3-wheeler bikes out
That's
here?
awesome.
And one guy told me, said, well, because you get drunk, you don't fall off of
You
it.
don't fall off.
You got a
They
basket.
stay up.
Carry your stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, we were. I was asking about them, but they got them all decorated. Man, one guy's got a whole like fender thing or Husqvarnas
Lights.
around his whole bike,
Have
man.
you seen it at night with all the lights? With all
you
the,
just
wait
wait.
till
No.
you see the parade.
The one guy's got a deer brush bar.
It's got a what?
Deer brush.
It misses the deer.
Oh really?
He's got a deer brush.
Oh my God!
Crush bar on it.
Seriously?
It's nuts. And some of them are real tall, like stilts, and they'll be pedaling like way up. I'm like, how do you get on that thing?
Really?
You'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see.
There'll be a parade.
Yeah.
It's a parade.
They'll come by here.
Oh,
Yeah,
all through
all
here.
through.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're in the center. We're right in the center of the back stretch.
Right.
And I'm telling you, this is the best. This is the best spot in the whole place.
I mean, you're so close to the track to watch the race.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
And then you're right in
Close
the
to
center
the-
of everything else.
Where the concerts are going to be right here.
Store, everything. Those showers, the bath. You're close to
Everything.
We're in the middle of everything.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good. You know, it's been really crazy. You know, so I've been enjoying myself here. You know, and you know, unfortunately, my wife hasn't been able to experience as much as I have. She had to fly home Tuesday for work, and so she's flying back here tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So she'll be back tomorrow, and
nice.
yeah. So, all right. What else can you? So, tell me what's your favorite tracks?
Martinsville.
Martinsville.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a banger. It's
Yeah.
always a banger.
It
Like,
is.
all the good races I've been at Martinsville, like Kansas taking out Logano and Gordon winning his last win at Martinsville,
Yeah.
his retirement year, was epic. You'll never catch that again.
You got his grandfather clock.
Yeah.
Grandfather
Yeah,
clock.
you got the grandfather
You know
clock.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's epic.
That's
Yeah.
epic.
That's
Right.
that's a big win. Like,
Yep.
then I've been at Homestead when Truex won in 2017 and took home the championship. I was there.
That was
That was
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's all right. So we pretty much talked about Michigan and stuff. So let's talk about what do you think about the racing now? I mean, what do you think of the Gen cars? I mean, do you like the Gen cars or do you not like the Gen cars?
So I have to tell you, I do, and there's a bunch of different reasons.
Really?
One, because technology changes. As we look 20, 30 years ago, where NASCAR was back then, it wasn't like that 10 years ago.
Right.
There's a lot of changes from back when Richard Petty was racing, and then when Gordon was racing. Those are different cars back then, and now it's a lot lot about safety, and I think that's very, very, very important to everything.
So let me.
You've got to be safe. For one.
I see your point, but if you're watching racing right now, what is better watching racing, the Cup cars or the O'Reilly?
I see your point.
The O'Reilly cars are the exact same. They're the same car that the Cup cars ran in last year. The
Right.
5 lug nuts. They don't ever have wheels falling off like the Cup cars do. They're always losing people. And race teams are always not putting a tire on, and they got one freaking lug nut to put on, and they can't. And when they back in the old days, they had to put 5 of them on.
Right.
I mean, how's these tires falling off on the racetrack all the time?
That's
I
a good
wondered
question.
that
That's a
too.
good question.
Oh, say, and the other thing is, my buddy Ben works for the R&D Center. He works for NASCAR, and the R&D Center is the test facility where they do all the testing, and they basically check every car has to go through the R&D Center to be tested before they can put it on the track. So my wife and I went there last year, and he took us through a tour through it. Not too many people get to go through there because it's very
That's awesome.
tight clip. So the race cars, I don't know if you know this, they're in 3 pieces.
Yes,
They got a front clip, a center part, and a rear clip.
that's right.
Okay? The cars are exactly the same.
Exactly
The
the same.
only thing that's
The frame.
different in the car is the engine and the decals.
In the decals and the shell. The shell's a little different.
It's not much. It's
Yeah.
not. It's pretty much the same. They just put different decals on it.
Yeah.
So, and they run the same rear ends, same transmission, same everything, same shocks, everything. Everybody is the same. So I look at it this way: me and you go down the street, go to the Chevy dealership. We buy 2 brand new SS Camaros.
It's
and
not going to be the same as what's on there. No.
you-
not.
What I'm saying, I'm not. No, you're missing what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm saying if me and you went and bought 2 brand new cars, and you and I got on that racetrack and raced exactly the same 2 cars, we're going to finish the same spot. The only difference is we should, but there might be a difference is that one driver might be better than the other one.
That's right.
But you're not going to win by much.
That's right.
So, what's the difference in the Cup cars being the same?
Drivers.
It's a driver. I
Driver.
mean,
It comes
and
down.
the team, and
now,
the team. It's
it
a
does.
Team.
It comes
The pit
down.
Team.
It comes.
Pit team.
It comes down to driver.
And
it
the
comes
pit
to
crew.
pit strategy.
Yeah.
And it comes to luck.
And luck. There's
There.
a lot of luck. Absolutely.
So
Because I mean, when
I
crashes,
miss-
crashes
sometimes-
happen.
And sometimes the bigger teams with the money have more of an advantage than the smaller teams because they can spend more to research.
And that's one of the things Ben has communicated to me. It's the things that he said to me last week when I talked to him at Charlotte. He said that we as fans don't understand the aerodynamics of it.
It's true.
And making it to it's fair for everybody.
Yep.
And fair for the smaller teams, so the smaller teams can compete, and they can compete against the big teams. So if you don't, and you go back to the old school, what he explained to me is that the bigger teams that got bigger money can hire more engineers and better people to build better race cars than the
That's right.
smaller teams, and then the smaller teams are going to struggle and they're going to go out of business, and then you're only going to have like 4 major teams, and that's it, and they're all going to be it's going to be gone. So we don't want that for racing.
We don't want that.
No, we want
everybody to be able to compete.
And now now another thing too. You got to understand too. Now they got rid of the charter thing. I mean, they do have the charter thing, but now they don't have to buy it every year. They have it
Right.
now. They permanently have it. They don't have to pay that $1 million every year for that charter for every team. You didn't think about it. Rick Hendricks has got how many cars? 4 or 5 teams?
4.
That's right.
4.
4 teams, and he's got to pay $4 million out every year just to race those 4
Yeah.
cars on the track. So.
Yeah, there's Michigan fans.
So yeah, we're going. I mean, that's the good part about it, is that they can, compete now.
That's right.
So I see people's point, and I also see my point, but I feel like the old rally racing is a whole lot better than the Cup cars right now.
I see your point.
Okay. So what else? What else you guys want to tell me about MIS?
Let's see. So there was a year that the Leapfrogs brought the flag in, and they jumped out of the plane and dropped the flag in.
Right.
And the whole crew, even the pilots and everything, they all came over here, tailgated with us right here all night long. And
Wow.
it was a blast.
We have video and photos of it
Oh,
as
it
well.
was so much fun. I mean, the drivers come through here all
Yes.
the time. They hang out. They go into people's RVs and sign their RVs inside
Right.
their RV. Oh, it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
It's the best.
All right, let's take another break here. We'll got to run another commercial, and we'll come back. Hey, race fans. It's Erik with Tailgating with Erik's podcast. Life can move pretty fast sometimes, almost as fast as a NASCAR race. But here on the North Carolina coast, we like to take things slow. Living here has a lot of perks. Good surf, beautiful scenery, fresh seafood, and plenty of tracks nearby where you can get your race fix. Caldwell Banker Seacoast Advantage has everything you need to make your move you've been craving. Whether you are upsizing, downsizing, investing, or dreaming about your next chapter, they have the guidance you need to move forward with confidence. Caldwell Banker Seacoast Advantage has top agents that can help you make your house your home. Check out seacoastrealty.com. That's seacoastrealty.com. Let's make your next move your best one yet. All right, guys, we're all back on now. We're getting back on the air. So, yeah, man, it's been a journey for us, and we just started this, like I said, this past week, and we were in Charlotte a couple weeks ago. We were in Charlotte, and at least we're getting a week or so in between. But it's going to be a hustle and bustle. Once we get done with Coronado, we're going to hustle and bustle to Sonoma, and get in there in Sonoma racetrack, and then we got to hustle and bustle across country and get back to Chicagoland and do that. So
It's a long trip.
yeah, it's going to be a long hauling for us. My wife's not looking forward to it, but she didn't want to do Chicago. She wanted to go home for the 4th and get on the boat and ride around on the boat and be with our friends and stuff. Because we usually get together with a bunch of friends of ours and go on an island. I live in Wilmington, North Carolina. We live on the East Coast, and we take the boat out and go park on these little sandbars and stuff, and we hang out and have a big barbecue and
yes.
stuff, and all my friends and
Nice.
everything. We get about 20, 30 of us out there, and it's just a big party. But I hate going out there on the 4th of July weekend because it's a shit show. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
damn
it's
shit
crazy.
show, man. Everybody's on top of everybody. Last year I had a guy backed out, and the current was moving pretty good. He backed out and ran over my anchor line, cut my anchor line, and yeah, it's a mess, man. It gets to be a mess. And it wasn't a cheap anchor; it was an aluminum one of those aluminum ones that are real light and big, so you can throw them.
Yep.
But yeah, I was peed. Man, I was so mad. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I like MIS so far. We were talking a little bit about the track yesterday when I was walking, or the other day when I was doing the filming about myself. Kind of going around talking about the track and talking about how you guys have a crossover. You guys have to ride your campers and stuff across the track to get into the infield, and that you guys do have a tunnel. It's over in turn 1, but you can only take your cars and trucks through there, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I talked a little bit about that, and
There's 2 crossovers. There's one over there, and there's one over here.
yeah, you got
exit.
Exit there, entrance
Enter.
over there. Yes.
right. So
Yes.
you got to take from when I went over there, the crossover there, they won't let you walk across there or ride your bike across there.
They will here.
They will here.
That's the M50.
Yeah, the M50. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other one down there where I was trying to go over there and get my credentials, and I was going over there, and I rode down there, and they told me, "Oh no, you can't walk across here. You can't ride your
Gotta
bike
go over
across
there.
here." So I had to go all the way up there, ride all the way back down there, and I was like, "Man, that's a long ride to go over there and get them." But I got them, so my wife would have them, and everything. And so
I was going to say, I will say one thing, because that just reminded me of something. If you're in the infield, definitely make sure you bring a bicycle, a scooter, something, because this is huge. It's a 2-mile track.
oh, one thing is I'm surprised they let you bring golf carts in here. It's like Daytona, because
Just about everything.
I mean, most tracks, a lot of tracks like Charlotte, they don't let you take golf carts in there. But
This is huge.
Yeah, so I think I'm kind of glad about that. And
Yeah.
most of the time, they make you have to have a handicap card or something like that to get a sticker on it so you can have it. But I get it. But yeah, and I also want to give out a good shout out for my Rick, who owns Black's Tire Service back home. He gave me my credentials to get into the track, and I'm going to give a shout out to him. He's been wonderful to us so far, and and if you need to order any tires, there's no local dealer here. You can order them online at blackstire.com, and you can follow the prompts, and they will they have other dealers that they work with that they can help and sell you tires. Okay, so anyways, but man, you ain't saying much, Dan.
Dan's like,
I don't know.
I
What do you
mean,
want me to say?
I mean,
You wanna have a good time, come to
I've been hearing you playing cornhole like crazy over there, and you just blah 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 talking over there.
These guys are professional cornhole players, right?
Oh,
here.
really?
Well, we're
Yes,
not
they are.
professional, no. We are not professional, but we do play in a league, and we play quite a bit.
Oh, really?
To me, they're professional.
My cousin Mike is plays for like kind of professional.
Yeah.
And he goes out to he's leaving here in a little while, next couple months. He's going out to Ventura, California. Ventura, California has a huge cornhole tournament they do every year.
They have tournaments all over, and I have to say, the American cornhole players are a lot better than Canadians. I love Canada. I love my people. But we have like the Niagara Falls Open in Niagara Falls, which is near we live.
Yeah.
And a lot of Americans come over, the pros come over and play there.
Yeah.
And they are so freaking good.
Yeah.
But the sport started sooner in the U.S., so they have that many more years of playing at a competitive level before it came to Canada.
Yeah.
But the American cornhole players, they'll dust me.
If you ever get a chance, you need to look into that Ventura Corn Tournament because
Yeah.
it is unbelievable how big it is. I mean, they take the whole county fairgrounds down there in Ventura. It's right on the coast, right on the ocean, and they basically set up all these cornhole boards and they play. And my cousin, he makes it always to like top 10 somewhere around in there. He's always up there, and he's got a good partner that's like extremely good. And but yeah,
It's the kids. The kids are going to take over the cornhole world.
yeah,
Now that it's coming into the colleges and the universities, and the kids just have so much time to practice outside with no other commitments,
yeah.
Right.
they
you're right.
are going to take over that world, and they'll be able to shut anybody down. And you already
Absolutely.
see it. There's a 7-year-old from the States that can airmail roll bag straight on 12 point. Like, it is insane, these
Wow.
kids.
So, all right, guys, we done already hit the 30-minute mark. So the 30-minute mark is where we cut the show off because we try to make the show short so people can listen to it when they're driving to work or driving home. And in 30 minutes, most people have a 30-minute ride home or to work or whatever. So I want to thank you guys for being on the show and explaining
having
why
us.
you guys
Thank
like
you.
MIS
Thank you.
and tell me, so we can kind of get this out, and explain to people to get people to come here. Maybe we can try to get 2 dates back.
That's right. That's right. And
That's what that's the whole
MIS.
goal. That's the whole goal is to try to bring back stuff, bring back the old school stuff, man. We don't need all this other stuff that goes along with it. So
That's true. That's true. And we have so much fun here. Like I said, every single night, like you were saying, there's a concert every single night in the infield, fireworks on Saturday night. There's so much. It's never a dull moment in the infield.
well, that's good. All right, fellas. So and people, I'm gonna thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you.
and this
Thank
is Erik with the Thunder Rolling out.